Today, and the shopping underway. Analysts predicting a 4% pop in holiday shopping this year overall. So where does that leave us? Well, let's bring in the aforementioned Burt Flickinger, retail extraordinaire. Deirdre, Bolton, and Susan Lee are also kind of around the table. Not that you're not an old friend of Sam as well.
Well,
I know that. But, Burt and he and Burt go way back.
Way
Macy's and everything. What are your people picking up at the stores? That's what we want to use you for at first, at least. You're always great on these types of days. What's going on out there?
Big thing is you referenced Santa. Hal Lawton, president of Macy's, with Jeff Gannett, is really transformed Macy's with his dynamic duo, Aaron Sloan, Ashley Glazer. Macy's was doing phenomenal business yesterday. They opened right after the parade, strong all day, all night. I've never seen a retailer that strong going into midnight, after midnight, 3, 4 in the morning. We're seeing it across the country, where the rest of retail really looks slow. Cold weather, wet weather. But in our study of luxury worldwide, when the oil markets roll over, luxury retail rolls over, that affects the rest of retail. Kind of like you just talked with Scott, something to worry about going forward. Too early to tell, but possibly cause for concern.
Yeah, I don't know how much we read. Well, go ahead, Deirdre. I don't know how much we read into it. But
right?
I was going to say, like everybody was saying last hour, you got to meet these huge expectations if you're these retailers. But
for the luxury space, you see it as so different, right?
Yeah, and from your great experience in France, Champs-Élysées, Rue d'Honneur, Hermes, LVMH, carrying all the big luxury houses, they really struggle when the people from Arabia, Russia, Brazil,
China,
especially when they're there Fashion Week and Golden Week in the fall, and then they don't come back and buy in the holiday season into the new year.
You see the lineups outside, the buses, the tour buses stop
she speaks French too.
I know, fluent and studied.
And you're calling her an expert in luxury goods, right?
I would like to be an expert. I would like to be an expert. Wow.
Both you and Deirdre.
Is that surprising a little bit to hear that it's slow on Black Friday when we had all these expectations that?
It depends on which segment of the market you're looking at, because online sales, of course, is supposed to dominate Black Friday. 60% of any goods sold, or most of the goods sold, will be done online, either on your mobile or on your PCs. And I would say, Kohl's CEO just came out with a statement, Michelle Gass, saying that they had a record Black Friday so far online.
Yeah, good point. So overall, then, if you include online, are we still slow?
Still slow, but to Susan's prescient points, Michelle's really carried along what Kevin Mansell built so successfully at Kohl's. So Kohl's winning online, in-store. Macy's.com, 7th largest retailer in the world. And they're winning with people buying in-store and buying online. So combination.
But you sound like you're going to have a story for us here, Burt. I don't want to press you too much, but it seems like you're going to, if these numbers come out, you wouldn't be surprised to see an underperformance overall for retail, given the expectations we had coming in. Is that fair? Or what? Yes,
and it's really Susan's important point, too, because Cyber Monday we're expecting to be bigger than Black Friday today for the first time. Right. And with the bitter cold, record low temperatures in the north, worse than 100 years, more reason to buy online, and the wet weather in California.
Like, when does Black Friday start and when does Cyber Monday start?
That's pretty much the same.
Actually, Wednesday, there were a lot of people saying Wednesday night is actually now the official start of the holiday. So Lululemon, Walmart, and I think GameStop actually had so much demand online. As of Wednesday night, their sites actually were slow. There were people complaining on Walmart.com that they couldn't check out for 2 hours.
Well, the whole thing, I mean, it's our fault collectively, I think, probably in the media, because we bring these days, Black Friday and Small Business Saturday and Cyber Monday. We love these days, but overall retail, this should be a good season. We have very, very low gas prices. We have a strong economy, low unemployment. So when it's all said and done, when it's wrapped up after Christmas,
I feel like the stocks are not trading on what they're expecting.
On future concerns, more
future
than
concerns,
else.
Profit margins. Yes, they bring in revenue, which is top line sales. How much do you bring in from the cash register? But how much do you actually make at the end of the day?
I think that's what I keep hearing. And keep
after having to pay higher wages, and then the supply chain gets impacted by tariffs as well. I think that's the main
is that
concern.
A future concern or a this season concern?
Future concern. All the merchandise is pre-ticketed this year, so the tariffs really didn't affect retail cost of goods. But to Susan's point, Retail's in the bargain bin. Macy's looks really attractive. Target's an activist dream. That stock should be over $100. So while I'd run from retail overall, there's some really good names off price, particularly Burlington, still really strong, all the way to the bargain basement of Ollie's Bargain Stores, because there's so much good stuff to close out.
I do think that sales being strong and profits maybe being a little bit questionable just as far as strength, not matching the strength as far as sales go. And then the combination of, like Macy's is a good example, so is Walmart, brick and mortar and a cyber presence.
Yes.
That's what I keep hearing from analysts is you need both.
You do, and stop separating the two in some ways. Like we were talking about that a little bit earlier. It's like
retail stocks have run up so much this year already. You've already
and now they sell off no matter what whatever they report, they sell off, it seems like.
People are just closing down positions, take the profits, and run in these uncertain times.
Who's done the best job, or, you know, 2 or 3 companies that have done the best job, to Deirdre's point of forget about that separation between brick and mortar and online. They're just doing it well and combining the two and executing.
Walmart's doing a great job with my former Cornell student, Dave Crisione, who they recruited from Amazon. So Walmart Jet, really tremendous.
Yeah, that was a great purchase.
Yeah. Right? And then you look at Macy's, a really good combination. Kohl's, as Susan said, off-price Burlington's really started to get there. Carol Meyerowitz and her team with Ben Camerata, TJX or Marmaxx, Marshalls.
Right.
Doing really well. So,
you know what I really like the way you do it is, like, you kind of take credit for that in his own. Did you notice the way Burt does that? He says, "My former student at Cornell." You know, he works in it. So by the end of the conversation, we're like, you know what? It's all because of Burt Flickinger.
No, the big news next year is Takeoff Technologies, which is roboticized and mechanized retail. It's going to take about 95% of the costs out of retail, and just about everybody's going to revolutionize it.
That's causing problems. I was just going to say, that's causing problems in the UK, right? There's a big walkout today, and I think the unions, the workers' union, saying we are not robots. Actually, that was the direct quote.
In Spain as well for Amazon.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to talk about in terms of retail is that there are players that are missing, like Toys R Us, JCPenney might be rolling over. Actually, that's been benefiting the sector as a whole. In fact, some of them made that statement in their recent earnings. With fewer players, there's more. I guess there's more of the market to fill.
It's key. What both you, Susan, and Deirdre are saying is you're looking at $35 billion of bankrupt and liquidating retail up for grabs. Toys R Us should be viable today, but bankruptcy judge Keith Phillips, in my professional view, just let the lawyers loot the company with nearly $1 billion in fees for a company that was making $750 million. So all that's there. And at the same time, to Connell's key point, is that you combine bricks and clicks, you get the best of everything, and you're going to win, because the millennials we're surveying still want the social experience of being in the stores. They'll order half of what they buy online, but they're also abandoning their shopping carts to the points you guys raised, as they see paying for delivery for the first time. Not everything's there. So this year, we're seeing 25 to 35% of online shopping carts being abandoned.
So they're comparing what they can get, see what kind of deal they can have, and then saying, you know what, maybe I will buy it in the stores. See, I didn't understand. I told the former chairman of Saks was on last hour, and I said, I'm not joking around, but I don't see the appeal of actually going to a store as an individual.
I agree.
Like, I have no reason to ever go to a store. But that said, I guess I understand why other people do. But you're right. The kids like to go with their friends and things like that.
I think one of Hillary Vaughn, right? She was saying she's at a mall and she was saying, there's high school friends who meet up. They're home from college. They have breakfast. They make a day of it.
Oh, come on. Even in your era, the kids hung out at the mall, right?
Yeah, just
mall rats at some point.
But also it's an American-Canadian problem. You're not seeing the magic of merchandising. You're not seeing the great windows, the decorations in the U.S. stores, the way you do Selfridges or Harvey Nicks in London, the way you see Bon Marché in France. And so there's no real destination other than Santa, as you referenced. Macy's is to its credit, is doing really well with. But that great window and in-store merchandising on the first floor of the major North American department stores isn't there this year.
Interesting. Burt has a great piece, by the way, I should point people to it at foxbusiness.com on Black Friday kind of losing its relevance and the 10 days before Christmas being more important. So that was very well done, and we'll look for that. And Deirdre, Susan, thanks Deirdre speaks French. Susan speaks Canadian. I don't know if you know about that.
French Canadian.
Like?
I don't know. I don't know. Just say A all the time. I have no idea.
I don't think I say that.
No, now she got mad at me. You want to speak French before we leave? Want to do the teas in French?
We're still trying to recruit Susan as an advisor to the Cornell women's ice hockey team.
There we go.
Pursue no, seriously, it's marketing media strategies.
Oh,
they
that's
pursue their
good.
first
All right.
NCAA
I'm in
D1
for that.
championship.
We'll go. Yeah.
Provide more Olympians to the Canadian women's winning Olympic hockey team.
Go to the game. We're going to do a road trip. Cheap gas. We're going.
We have to wrap this up like 5 minutes ago. But now we're doing it now. And Gasparino wasn't even on, believe it or not.